And we have a brand new song. I'm trying to get it that we like to play for you. Don't tell you. 3 days later on a Monday night. 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 3 days later on a Monday night.
Later.
Got my crew with me and we just doing fine.
You will let that play.
Hope that you subscribe and hit that bell for me.
Hit the bell.
And what the
bell,
challenge
the bell.
is this week, well, you don't see. Because it's 3 beats later.
3 days later on a Monday night.
3 beats later on a Monday night. 3 beats later on a Monday
2 beats later.
2 beats ready. Aight.
Started out with cheap.
Nah, alright, we done.
Then they got on the phone, then they
The
called me,
flow
they
tells
said,
that it's such a good
Yo.
story.
I said fine.
I said, well, Joe,
All
my
the
brother
time.
Grim got the hot. He should rock with us. They said, sure.
Go Grim.
Then Cheeky did a hit with Q. And now Q,
All right,
a
man.
major
What's
part
good,
of
man?
Oh my goodness, everything is good, man. Life is good. Feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. All is well.
It's Monday.
It's definitely Monday. It definitely is Monday.
As you can see, welcome to 3 Beats Later. We are 2 hosts today. This is 2 Beats Later, a special episode.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody's busy, man. Everybody has stuff going on. Keep saying that every week.
Well, you're breaking up. The music might be causing that.
Sorry about that. Yeah, everybody's busy, man. Everybody's doing stuff. Everybody's getting caught up with stuff. We got injuries.
Right.
We got sports injuries, all that stuff. But here we are. We get together every week, and we basically challenge ourselves to make new music. That's what we do every Monday night at 9:30. We're a little bit late today because we had some stuff going on, but we're here to show you some of the creations that we made. So just to recap, last week, Education Beats E, who's with me right now, who he had the challenge. So he challenged us to sample some music. So E, what was the track? What was the track you picked?
The track was Everybody by Black Bots. Let me tell y'all why I picked this track. All right.
Yes.
Last week I was kind of evasive, but when I was growing up, you know what I'm saying, I listened to a lot of this kind of music because my dad was a DJ. And so on this this particular song, when I was younger, my dad filmed our block club party.
Okay.
And this song was one of the songs on the block club party video. So every time I hear it, it takes me back to just a vibe. And I'm like, okay, this is dope. So I know that the song has no empty spots, like no easy sample spots. So I'm like, yo, y'all challenging, making all these challenges. I'm gonna make y'all a difficult challenge. I gotta sample this song that has no blank spots except for the first like 8 seconds.
Yeah, man. That's what these ones. And not only that though, not only like the blank spots where you could hear the instrument, but it's like any older tracks, this like early 90s stuff that has like drum machines where it's kind of like older types of sample, like older types of drum sounds. I always have a hard time with them. It's just like anything that's just like I don't even know what to do when you have to sample something like that. So this was a challenge for sure.
It was fun though.
Did you have a hard time? I had a hard time.
No.
Oh, because you had this beat made like 6 weeks ago.
Not at all. Nope. Not at all. What I did was I'll let you hear what I did. I never thought of sampling this song before in my life. And in fact, the challenge I have for you guys originally changed the day of the last show because I'm like, yo, ain't no way I'm going out like this, man. I'm not. So real quick, I don't know if you can just remind them what I did last week. Like if you got that queued up, I don't know if you got it queued up.
I wish
last week.
I will search for it while we're talking though.
Okay, cool. Because last week, yeah, I don't know if I ever showed up like that before, but yeah, I'm glad I did because it was fun. It was fun.
You were about to take a hard L last week, but then you redeemed yourself by playing like the percussion.
I was willing to take the L. Y'all wanted me to play something. I said, no, let me take my L and go. I mean, I wanted the L. I mean, sometimes you gotta lose.
Oh,
especially when you lose voluntarily. You know what I mean?
I'm getting to it. Hang on.
So did you have a difficult time this week?
Yeah, man, I did. I really, first off, I didn't have a lot of time this week. I only had about 2.5 hours to try to whip something together because of Easter and family getting together. Like this whole weekend was just squashed. So I had about 45 minutes yesterday and about an hour and a half today. So I kind of like pulled something together. But again, all those same challenges. Like it was tough. It was like, I don't know. I really wanted to take the sample where she was going like,
yeah, man.
And remember, like, I think one of the first 3 Beats Later episodes we did Whitney Houston, right?
Michael sampling.
And we did I forgot what it was called, what the song was that I sampled, but I took Whitney Houston's voice.
I Will Always Love You.
Yeah, I found an acapella and I like harmonized them together and made like a completely different song. And I was like, all right, I'm about to do the same thing.
I remember that.
But I'm stupid because I didn't look for an acapella for this track. And you're smiling.
Huh?
Did you find acapella? Huh?
I made several beats on this one, but I didn't use.
Did you use acapella?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn.
It's a surprise, man. It's a surprise, man.
I should have searched.
It's a surprise. It's a surprise. I enjoyed myself this week.
Yeah, so I can't wait to see. But what else is going on, man? Do we got some business to talk about? We have I guess we could talk about an upcoming guest. And actually, let me go to Marcus's page.
Wait, before we do that, before we go to Marcus,
yeah,
big shout out to Trey Ace again. Trey Ace was a guest on our show. He's super humble, super chill. At least with us, he is. And very, very cool. Seemed like a very down to earth dude. And he won a great accomplishment over the last couple of weeks, man. And so big shout out to him. You know, him and his team, they won a Grammy.
That's huge, man. I mean,
so big shout out to him and his team for that, man. I don't even know what song it was for. I can't wait to hear the song. I want to have him back on and talk more about that and what that experience was like. And, you know, he did tell us that he had some stuff he had, you know, was in the list that he couldn't talk about. I don't know if that was the nomination was what he was talking about or not, but definitely, you know, broke down that he couldn't, you know, really, you know, disclose some of the things. But if that was one of them, I'm glad he withheld it.
And we, so we're on, you know, a journey to kind of learn a little bit more about sync licensing and all that stuff, what to do with our tracks once they're completed. And Trey came on just to talk about his role as a music supervisor, but he's also a songwriter and producer and all that good stuff. Yeah. So this was a great episode. It's episode 77. If you haven't checked it out, watch it. He kind of breaks down, you know, what a music supervisor does. We played some tracks for him that we created kind of like in the vein of like R&B that he was looking for at the time. So yeah, definitely check it out because it gives some insight into like the behind the scenes and like the whole business side of things.
Yeah, man. Yeah, big shout out to him. And now Marcus, let's get into this right here with Marcus Elbow, man.
Yeah, man. Elbow Media Studios. If you don't know about Marcus and his whole page, he is a music producer based out of Texas, and he has a really cool thing called the Beat League. So basically what he does is he gets together every week on Saturdays. What they do is they have kind of like a tournament style. You make a beat and everybody in the chat decides if they are, you know, the best beat or not. And the winner for the week goes on into his community, and he basically brings in opportunities for producers. So if you are into making beats on your iPad, if you're into making beats and joining beat challenges and contests, definitely subscribe to Marcus's page. We're going to have him come on to the show on May 9th. So it's going to be a fun time. We're going to kind of get an update from him on what's going on with his league. His channel is blowing up. He's just like gaining thousands of subscribers all the time.
Absolutely. And big shout out to him for doing something that is now, being done on a different level with other producers. But he's one of the people that did this kind of first. You know what I'm saying? He kind of did this first, where he bring people into his fold and let them get opportunities, and it's it's not a buy-in. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's genuine and sincere, and I like how he does it, because it's based on you gotta win, you gotta enter and be good at what you do. It's not a money thing, and I love that. You know what I mean? I love that you can win your way into it.
Here's an episode where Q had to be in here.
Mm-hmm.
And you could see the chat goes crazy. You could really even network with folks who just watch the show often.
Right.
His stream, the production value and everything is like really crazy too. He has one of his partners there, Big Baby, who's on the stream pretty often. He's kind of like the admin in DJing, so to speak, and kind of bouncing all the traffic out of there. Oh, look, there's Jersey Boy Beats. What's up, man? So he's in that community too. So a lot of cool people. Oh, look, there's Q. Oh, look, there's Mobile Music Pro. A lot of the people that we have on our show, they also watch that stream too. So we're gonna bring Marcus on. We're gonna kind of get an update, and it's gonna be a fun time.
I can't wait, man. I'm excited.
So, are we gonna talk about beats today?
We're gonna talk about beats today, man.
All right. So we got the wheel up, even though there's two of us. And just like any episode, we have to spin the wheel.
Yeah.
Power. Give a couple powers before we do this.
Yes, big shout out to all the people who would have been with us, but they're not. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Q, big shout out to P, big shout out to Grim. We're gonna hold it down for y'all tonight, though. So
absolutely. And we got a beat from DeFingers too. So
big shout out to DeFingers, man, as well.
Absolutely. There will actually be 3 beats tonight. So
you gotta throw him on the wheel.
All right, let's throw him on the wheel. Here we go.
On the wheels of steel.
On the wheels of steel. Okay, let's show this wheel here. We're about to spin the wheel. We got one dummy spin.
Call me a dummy.
And here we go. Also, big shout out to our sponsor, XOTICPC.
Exotic PC.
Yeah, look at that thing.
Look at that. Yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah, we're going to get with that.
Crazy.
All right, are we doing dummy spin? Or are we just going to let him rock first?
That's a dummy spin. Here we go. Here's official.
Oh, fun.
Oh, that was so weak, but here we go. Oh! And it's
don't we have a rule? The guest can't go first, or how that work?
He's not on. So here we go.
Right. Let's do it.
All right, we're gonna play DeFingers beat. I'm gonna show up his website while we're doing this. All right. So again, the sample was the song from Black Box, Everybody. This is a beat from DeFingers, and mute your engines. Here we go. Let's listen to it.
Fire, man.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, man, I like that.
Yeah, I love these breakdowns right here. Yo, DeFingers has to do a whole tutorial on how he thinks about breakdowns like this. Because, you know, he's on the trailer music path right now, and everything is super atmospheric and cinematic.
Yeah.
And this has that vibe too.
Yeah.
What do you hear on that?
Yo, on that beat right there, dude, I feel like that's something I could hear like her on that, but I could also hear Lucky Day on that, because like Lucky Day could do something with anything. Like he'll take a beat that doesn't sound like it's his genre and make it his genre, right? I feel like Lucky Day, man, that right there is what 3 Beats Later is about, man. Just having people do what they do with the sample or whatever the challenge is and just show up, do something amazing. And most times, you know, the goal is to do something that's not particularly expected. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to flip a sample and just go hip hop. It's easy to flip a sample without using the sample as an element of the beat. It's easy to do that. You know, so when you can incorporate the sample into the melody and what you're doing, that's what it's all about. So I hear a lot of people on that track, but that right there is fire. I like it. Big shout out to DeFingers, man.
Nice. Love it. That's a great beat to start with, man.
Absolutely.
I was hoping to hear where that sample was. Could you identify the sample?
He did a lot of what I did. So basically, I won't break down what I did yet, but he micro sampled it. He used the beginning of the track to so if at the beginning of his track, he used that bah,
okay,
and he melodicized it. Yeah, he made it a melody.
Nice.
So all of the ambience, the initial ambience in the background, if I'm not mistaken, all of that is from that original beginning sample part.
Yeah.
So he kind of like micro sampled and reused it as melody, as atmospheric chords instead of just sampling it straight.
Yeah, I focused on
it's actually interesting. It's interesting because I did a very similar thing. So when I heard it, I'm like, oh yeah, he did it. So that's dope. I like it.
All right, shout out to Fingers.
Yes,
all
sir.
Right. We're going back to the wheel. I'm gonna take the fingers off of the wheel.
Take the fingers off the wheel.
Okay, cool. Here we go.
All right, let's see how this gonna work.
Oh man, that was just terrible.
Big shout out to our sponsor Roku, man. Thank you for keeping us going, reach more customers without paid TV.
All right, that's right. And if you go to 3vslater.com, sign up on our newsletter, we'll pick one lucky new subscription to go to the Roku.com website and order their shit for free. Or not for free, but for whatever it costs.
We'll pick one lucky person to go to the website and pay full price. I love it.
All right, you hear to hear first. All right,
you heard to hear first.
Terms and conditions.
There are no terms and conditions because it's not a real deal. Micro machines. All right, man. Let me hear that beat. Roll that beautiful bean footage, man.
Okay.
What you sipping on tonight, man?
Oh man, I have, I went a while without sipping on any beer at all. About 2 weeks it took off. Obviously.
That's a while.
Yeah, it is a while.
It's a while.
Yeah, man. Come on. What are you talking about?
I haven't had a beer in months.
Okay, let's see. Oh, wait, I think we have some comments here. Let's see. Someone in this chat. Oh, DeFingers is in the chat. He says, let's go. Missed it. I think the sample is mainly the synth, no vocals. And he says that, you got to trademark the word melodicize.
Yo, I thought about it when I said, I'm like, yeah, someone's going to catch that. But I'm glad it was just me and you because, you wouldn't call me out on it.
Oh, look, Jersey Boy Beats is here too. What's up?
Yes.
Man? I thought Jersey Boy was gonna send a beat through. I don't think I saw one come through.
Well, he's showing love. He's showing love, which is even better.
Yeah, man. But if you got one, send it through.
Yeah, we'll play it next week if you don't get to us tonight.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so sorry guys, I gotta check out my audio here really quick. About to go back.
Go back, way
Let's get
back.
into Logic. Okay, cool. So I was just mentioning earlier, I had about 2 hours to kind of make something. So I kind of made a loop. Some of these ideas are thought out. Some of them are just kind of not thought out. So I'm gonna let the loop rock, and then I'm gonna kind of add the elements because I didn't have time to arrange stuff. So you're gonna hear me live DJing this joint. So here we go. Meet your engines. I'm about to play the everybody sample. Here we go.
There's no sound.
You can't hear it. Oh, that sucks.
It sounds good though. Sound really good.
All right, 1 second. Oh, that's why I didn't have it on Zoom. Okay, we're gonna go back. Give me a thumbs up if
You was rocking out though. I saw you.
We could have like a highlight reel for every single time that there was no sound and we were feeling our own beats. That would be a great episode. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna mute. Give me a thumbs up if you.
Why you want to go and do that, love, huh?
All right. Let me go break this down really quick. This is tough, man. Hey.
Yo, hold on. Listen, all I hear is T.I.
Yeah.
That's all I hear is T.I. Like yeah, that's what I hear.
Yo, what was that? Whoa, no. He sampled
He did the Uncle Tom's Diner.
What was it called? What was the that was like that old house?
Yeah, it was Uncle Tom's Diner.
Dun, dun. Okay.
He wakes up early in the morning just to do a hey no.
No.
That was the beat.
What was the sample?
That was the sample. That was the track. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun,
that was the
dun,
Uncle Tom's Diner.
I love that beat.
That was
I was kind of thinking of that, but I forgot what track it was because I was about to go reference it, and then I was like, whatever.
That was K.O. Dude named K.O. made that beat. Yeah. That was actually the first time I heard somebody flip a disco / dance record from that time frame and make it into a hip hop beat. Like that was the first time I seen that, and then it started happening more frequently. But that was like 2007, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. 2007, man. It's over 15 years ago, dude. Like,
yeah, that's crazy. Holy
Yo.
shit, man.
And it's
Time
still a hit
flies.
song. You play that song right now, they gonna go crazy, dude.
Jersey Boy Beat says he's sending his next week. So, you know,
Perfect,
Easter
perfect,
weekend,
perfect.
all that's good stuff. Thanks. He says that bass line is fire. Thank you.
Yo, we appreciate it, Jersey. Man, you rock with us, man. Come on the show whenever you get some time, come on the show as a guest one day.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Come on.
Play your
down.
beat live, break your beat down, you know?
Yeah, so
Yo,
what up?
Who's that voice right there? It sounds like a
late entry.
who's that girl? La,
you can
la,
tell
la, 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 la.
you can't do that with no face because now it look like one of us is doing that.
La 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 la.
What up,
Yo,
y'all?
All right.
P, you gotta be you can tell it's a DC fan. Come through halfway through the movie with the action. Finally coming. Fuck up when the movie halfway over and they finally throw the first punch.
All right, I'm gonna
Yeah,
break this
got
down
it.
really quick. P, you
All right,
answered
cool.
perfectly at the right time.
Can
All
you
right.
play the beat one more time for me?
Yeah. I'll play it while I break it down. Here we go. So the hard part was figuring out what the heck I was gonna do, right? So I was like, let's kind of come with some like, I don't know what you would consider this flavor of a beat. There's nothing really going on here. It's like kick drum, clap, and hi-hats. Kind of almost a little Afrobeats vibe, a little bit. And I just said, okay, well, you know, you gotta have the ow in there, right? So there's the ow, right? And then I chopped the organ.
Am I the only one that thinks that owl sounds like P?
I got a live sample. I called P. He's like, give me a good ow. Then I chopped up the organ and, you know, I kind of replayed it, but I called it out, shouted it out at the very end of the 4 bars so you could hear it come back in. Then I searched for some pads to accent like what was already happening. So if you listen to just the pads, right? This is like a synth pad on Native Instruments. They had that like free 25th anniversary plugin or something like that, which I always have a hard time finding good sounds on it, but this is one that sounds okay. And then I played bass, and I was like, all right. So I have 2 bass lines going on. This, I took all the lows
That bass
out.
is sexy.
I took the lows out of this one, and then I have a 5-string, so I just have like a really low end one right here that I took all the highs out of. So it's kind of like acting like an 808, but I'm gonna raise the levels so you can hear it. So it's subtle in there. It's like you can just feel the 808 happening. I don't know if this is unorthodox, but I've been kind of feeling this vibe where you have 2 basses.
Where's Jadena right now?
Someone called Jadena.
Call Jadena, man. We need him on this track right here. You know what's crazy? By next year, this time, our show gonna be so live that we're gonna be able to do that. And by the end of the show, that person's gonna be in the chat.
All right, you heard it here first. He's speaking into an existence.
Absolutely.
Finger says, what's up, Jersey Boy Beats? He also says live beat making. He laughed at the joke about the DC fans. More like the last 10 minutes of the movie, he said.
Right, exactly.
DeFingers wants a live bass sample pack. Okay.
Yes. Hey.
You know what? I am not a bass player, but I know some bass players.
He wants it from you.
Nah, man. I think I'm gonna work with this bass player. I know that is the best bass player I've ever experienced, and he is just nasty. This is what's that?
What did he used to rock with you?
No, he rocks with me right now, though.
Okay.
But trust me, I know all these. I don't know why I've been blessed to know the best bass players ever. Every bass player I've ever played with has been amazing.
You know my boy Colin Brodowski?
I don't think I know him.
Oh man, he's a beast.
He's a beast. Okay.
He's a beast, yeah. I
Here
like
we go.
this track, man. This is very island vibe.
Yeah, I was kind of going for that because I'm gonna be going to the islands this week, baby. Jamaica, here I come.
You got a drone?
No.
Listen, you should take some footage while you're out there and put this beat to it.
Okay.
And just put it on our site as like a video.
Okay, I will.
This is perfect for that.
I don't have a drone, but my wife's camera phone is like way better than anything I've ever owned. So I'll just take her phone.
Perfect.
Some stuff. And then the guitars, obviously. This maybe sounds a little too mellow.
No,
but I
it's
want
fine.
It's not. None of this is mixed. Okay.
All of this is good
please
though.
Don't kill me. And this is
Like,
more.
imagine if SpongeBob was on vacation.
And then everything together. That's it. That's the whole track. So a lot of like grooves and vibes going on here. But
This gets the babyface clap. The babyface clap.
oh man. Let's see. DeFinger says, let me turn off this beat. Everybody's feeling this. Love the bass ride here while I talk. DeFinger says, Michael League, another great bass player, founder of Snarky Papa. Oh yeah, used to live near me. Oh damn. Yo, get him.
I knew one of the horn players on Snarky Puppy. He actually played on one of my albums. You guys know Sly Fifth Ave too? Have you heard of Sly Fifth Ave? He's like really big, like trombone guy and horn composer. He does a lot of those like symphony remixes of like Dr. Dre records and stuff. He just did some stuff with Questlove.
Oh really?
Another dude who I know, but this is that vibe though, man.
We got to
really
get
like
all these musicians we know to come on and provide some stems for us to chop up, man. So DeFingers, reach out to Michael League. P, reach out to your trombone dude. Fly Fifth Ave. Let's get some stems. All right, that's the beat. And with that, E is on mute, but he is next up.
Okay, sweet. So it was just you and E this week?
DeFingers had a beat. Yep.
Oh, I know that was. I'm sure that was crazy.
It was.
So DeFingers beat was crazy.
It was.
Yes, sir.
Oh, E, why you bite my color palette?
Because I had to go earth tone on them. You know what I'm saying? You weren't here, so I had to go earth tone. Mind over matter.
Got the dark raspberry.
Yo, P.
What up?
While this track is playing, I need you to do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to email me Mind Over Matter so I can play it before the show is over.
Nope. You can.
Nope.
I was about to say you can just go to the Bandcamp page and play it. That'd be the quickest way.
Is it still on there?
Yeah, it's still on there.
Send me the link.
Yes.
Send me the link. Okay.
Yep. All right.
Everybody meet your engines. I'm gonna go ahead and play what I play when I play what I play. All right, here we go. It's looking like the CPU gonna pop on this one. So I'm gonna have to play it from I bumped it down though, so no worries. I'm gonna play it and then break it down.
CPU,
right? I don't know if you can hear this.
Mm-mm.
Oh, not yet. It's not.
Oh, okay.
You can hear it?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't hear it.
We could. Not loud and clear.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, so that's the beat right there. I think I'm gonna try to clear off the. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, that's the beat right there. I'm gonna break down the elements of this beat. First off, everything is playable. I didn't use any samples that were identifiable, so I could play everything, which is I like that. So I kind of did, like I said, very similar to what the Fingers did, where we micro sampled, as much as possible. So I'm gonna play just those elements real quick. So we took those parts. I took the beginning of the track where the and I just put it on right here, and I just played it through. And I'm like, yo, how can I make this sound really good? So that was cool.
You doubled that up, or you?
Yeah, I did that. So I did the octave thing you showed me. So
Okay.
big shout out to Cheeky for reminding me that I could go up 12 or down 12 to incorporate the higher or lower sound of the sample into my sample to make it more full. So I brought that part in only at the chorus, the higher part. That's only in on the chorus part. So the rest of the beat just has the lower end of it. So that was what I did with the sample, but I had more fun with the rest of the beat because I was able to kind of almost tweak in a piece of a song that everyone knows and loves from the classic Willy Wonka movie. So I kind of did a little bit of a riff from Pure Imagination in there. So I want to play just that bit. Yeah, I kind of just did just that part in there. So I'm gonna play just that real quick and break down those pieces. So I'm gonna break down the elements real quick.
Yo, is that the same owl from the track, or is that Megan Thee Stallion?
Same from the track. Yeah, wait.
Solo that out because that is.
It sound. I could hear that though. I could hear that though. Wait a minute. Wow. Yeah, you're funny. Hold up, let me.
Oh man. I was like, it's like, why did he take the Megan Thee Stallion sample instead of the one in the track?
Oh, and I put like it has this amazing reverb on it. So it's like as it happens, it's coming back and you hearing it again. It's like it bounces off of itself. So I'm not adding anything to that. This right here. That's just on the song. I didn't do anything to that.
Yeah, but that reverse part is not in it though. It has a regular delay.
I didn't do that.
Oh, I wonder what's going on there.
I didn't do that at all. But yeah, so that was that part. So let me break down just really quickly the other elements real quick in here. Got to do my strings. That part, and then we took the got the labs in here.
Shout out Labs.
Yeah, big shout out Labs, man. Spitfire Audio. That in there, and then we just go to the drums real quick. Oh, and this right here, this actually was another part that I loved in this beat. So Oh man, I don't think it's gonna play it. I think that my CPU is telling me it won't play that part. Let's see. Ah man, it's not gonna
What
play
about?
it.
Can you talk about the drums?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the drums now. I'm upset that part was so relevant too. All right, so the drums. So I grabbed me a Cymatics little not little Cymatics hi-hat loop. And so that did that with that right there. And then I just programmed the rest of my drums. I just wanted that hi-hat part to be kind of like flexy. So then I brought my bass to surge. That's my beat for the week, man.
Man, those drums hit hard, man. That's sick. I need that kit, whatever kit you're using. I need to upload that.
Oh, that actually is not a kit. That's like multiple drums doubled up on top of each other. And then it's like 3 kicks playing different positions, but they're all doubled up each time they hit. And then not like let one roll, kind of like that. So but yeah, so I actually put it in our chat in Signal. And a couple of weeks ago, it was the Cymatics loop. They emailed me like, yo, there's 3 gigs worth of drums right here. You want them?
Oh, okay.
And I put it in our chat for everybody to grab.
All right, I remember that.
Yeah,
Yo,
anytime I get anything like that, I throw it in there. There's another real quick before I lose my thought and she could jump in. There's another strings, I think it's Arturia. I threw it in the chat earlier. They have a free
right now. Yeah.
Yes, right now. It's only until the 30th of this month. So
okay. I need to grab that. I keep seeing people are talking about that online. Yo, live. This is a live. I took a picture of E recording that sax line in there too, and I want to share it to the world. This is E recording on the electronic wind instrument. This is Cameron Williams. So first up, the do you know?
Why he look like he lived with like in near P? Where he lived? That looked like where you lived in Brooklyn, P.
Yo, do you know what a EWI is? What a EU? I don't even know how you say it. EWI. It's EWI, a EWI. It's electronic wind instrument. Basically, like that kind of like grown and sexy sound that you hear on some jazz stuff, where it's like sounds like a digital sax or whatever. You could actually get this instrument and play that sound live, and it sounds sick. First of all, so first off, that's what it reminded me of, the sax sound, but it sounds super dope in your track, whatever. But,
yeah, it was definitely an iwi in my track.
So shout out to the iwi. Okay, is this the track we're about to play?
Listen, first of all, let me tell you something. All right, I knew P for a long time before this track came out. And that's not the original date of the track. It was not 2012.
No.
That was like 2009, right?
Yeah.
So I just left New York. He didn't play this track for me. And I got back to Buffalo from visiting him. And I have to hear this on his mass email that he sends out to all of his fans. And then play the track.
All right. Why did you want to play this track?
It's just one of my favorite tracks by him.
Okay. Shout out P. Yo, this is from 2012, man.
No, it's from 2009.
2009. Even wow.
It came out before, then he re-uploaded it up there.
Oh, okay, cool. Here we go. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear the audio. Here we go.
Yep. So clandestine. Or should I say clandestiny? It's mind over matter. Yeah. A wise man once told me that you are what you eat, and you eat what you love, Therefore you sow what you reap,
It's mind over matter. Mind over matter. Mind over matter. It's mind over matter. Mind over matter.
Let me get my mind frame, earth tone king, putting pressure on your right brain. As I'm cruising through the night rain, trying to hide the slight pain, I'ma be alright, man. Have you ever loved somebody that you really shouldn't? Try to keep it going, but you really couldn't. I'm a stupid man, you a silly woman. While you on the edge, you can feel me pushing. Why? Then we keep this masquerade ball going. Dancing through the sheets when we both know it's wrong. In the moonlight, yo, your skin glows. The world can't see this and we both know it too. This the type of shit that we both going through. Man, I'm in the dream and the flow's all wrong. I can see your soul when your clothes off. Just for one night, baby girl, you're mine. Diamond in the rough, I observe ya shine. Feel the world move and I enter you. Let me swan dive in your swimming pool. Splash. Now we in the jungle and I'm King Kong. It feels so right, but it seems wrong.
Yo, man. Yo. This right here, you can stop it now, man. Yo, first of all, when I heard that track, I said, yo, Pete, what the fuck? That's it. I literally texted him that.
But it's crazy because at the time, because I did that beat and I forgot what I sampled. Actually. But the drums, those drums are very abstract for that.
Yo, very
for that time.
And what's crazier is how you brought the bass line in 2 minutes into the track. Like, it was like
click
two
at the
separate
music.
bass lines.
Go to the top. Click to the music button at the top. Yeah, that's what we showed people. Yeah, no, those drums in that tempo, like everything about that track was super abstract at that time.
Yo, very.
And yeah, it was all based off of a real life situation too. Like,
I remember because I'm telling you, told me about the situation, and I left New York, and you had a whole song that you never told me about. Like, dude, really, dude? So yeah, man. And
thanks for pulling it out the.
What were those samples?
The vault.
He doesn't remember.
I don't remember what the. It was
correct
from
answer.
Obviously from a jazz CD. At that time, I was sampling CDs. I don't know. I have to ask Sosa because he's the only person who has a master track.
Don't you wish you could like look yourself up on whosampled.com sometimes? Or
I know, right?
You sample for your own.
I wish I had that much clout that I was on one of those joints.
Just register yourself, man.
You know, it's crazy. Cheeky, if you go back to my Bandcamp page, there's an album on there called Suicide by Jellyfish. Yo, you want to hear a beat that I snapped on? You want to hear a beat that I snapped on? It's weird. For whatever reason, people have been hitting me about this album a lot because it's not on streaming.
Jellyfish was the joint. It's the one right there.
I didn't put it on. Yeah. And I think I'm gonna start re-releasing a bunch of my old stuff because I think I want to put this one on vinyl. But play the song Vintage Clothes. Just play the first verse, and then I wish you could cut to the end just to hear the beat. But yeah, let that one rock.
Don't live in the past. Don't hold on to something's changing fast. What
we're going to cut down, right?
Is what we are.
Oh, right. Probably. Yeah. My bad.
This is a YouTube.
And they're gonna come for you now. They're gonna come for your
album.
they're gonna shut your Bandcamp.
No, we're gonna get a double takedown. One from whoever that artist is, and another one from P.SO.
That's Paul McCartney, man.
That's Paul McCartney. So we definitely getting yeah. I forgot. There's a lot of samples.
Yo, P, don't ever recommend those songs no more.
Yeah, no, you're right. Hey, people, go ahead, go to my Bandcamp, check out that Vintage Clothes song.
Yes.
Because
go pirate music the right way.
Yes, exactly.
Yo, wait. First off, I have to say something.
Exactly.
Man, I'm scared of jellyfish. Like, for real.
Well, that was
Right.
the whole point of the album title. I don't know if you remember the movie Seven
7 pounds. Yes,
with Will
sir.
Will Smith with the illustrious Will Smith.
That
In
movie
the end of that,
slaps.
it does. And in the end of that movie, he kills himself with jellyfish. He puts jellyfish into the
Yo, I
bathtub.
didn't watch that movie.
Oh,
Spoiler alert. Well, he donates all of his
Spoiler.
organs because he had a really crazy accident and his wife died, and he wanted to give people all of his organs. And so the movie was called 7 pounds because they said the brain weighs 7 pounds, but
Yeah.
it doesn't. It's more like 11, but whatever. But that was like a big argument after the movie came out. But he gave all of his organs away. So he met people in person, built relationships with them, and then donated the organ that they were needing of him. And then he killed himself. And he left in his will, he wrote each person was able to get the organ that he specifically left.
Oh, wow.
But he killed himself that way so that it wouldn't damage any of his organs. His heart would just stop. And he killed himself on ice in the tub of ice, so everything was preserved.
I see.
right.
Yeah.
And that's where the Suicide by Jellyfish title came.
Nice.
And yeah, that album was super abstract. I was actually just talking with Eighth One the other day, the other rapper who was on that album with me, and I don't know, man. Like, I got a few things to get taken care of. I know you guys have been super patient with me, but let's just say new P.SO music will be coming soon.
Ooh,
Like
okay.
it.
For sure. For sure.
You heard it here.
You heard all of it here.
But by the way, E, that beat was really dope. I love how you put the I had no idea that was the Willy Wonka in there, but
Yeah, just a little bit.
That was
I didn't want to do
fire
too
how you
the
said that.
obvious. But my daughter was like, Dad, for one of your beats, can you use the pure imagination? I'm like, all right, I can do it. I can do that for you. And then the opportunity presented itself when I heard the atmospheric sounds that that sample presented when I chopped it, put the reverb on it, and just made it sound like it sounded. But yeah, it was fun. Fun week.
So we should talk about next week because couple.
Yeah, it's your week, right?
It is my week, but see, so we got to talk about this. I'm gonna be right near the beach,
Right down there.
boy.
Yeah.
So
You know that means you still got to be on the stream though, man. You got to have your shirt open.
No, he doesn't. You know why he doesn't? Because he's gonna give us a
crappy Wi-Fi.
He's gonna give us a crazy, crazy challenge.
I got a challenge for you guys.
I already know, and it's gonna be.
It's not crazy. It's not crazy. So you guys got to do this, all right? And if I'm on, I'm on. If I'm not, I'm not. Most likely I won't be, and most likely I'm gonna be sipping the rum on. So here we go. This is the challenge. Bringing it back to kind of like the commercial stuff that I want to get us all doing. There's basically kind of a common type of beat that I think it's referred to as, I really don't know the official title, stomp clap or clap stomp or boom stomp or something like that. And you hear it on a lot of commercials for like 20-second commercial spots where there's like basically a fast moving montage of something, right? Like showing all the different products or whatever.
And they're not like real drums. They're like
no, it's like real drums. It's like claps and stuff like that. I'll play something. Yeah, I'll play something from somebody's YouTube page. So shout out to Indra Ibrahim, who has a stomp clap type beat that we're about to play. Hopefully this doesn't get us a knock either, but I don't care because we probably already got one for Paul McCartney. So here we go. That's the idea, right? So I'm only playing 5 seconds of that. Just imagine that prolonged a little bit longer, right?
Okay.
So you could see like this is like on top of like some sort of commercial or whatever. I want us to start thinking about those types of things, right? I'll play a little more.
Audio Jungle.
So that's the idea, right? It's great for commercials. It's great for showing like a lot of, fast moving things.
That's a fun challenge.
And it really makes you think about like a sound design because all of your stomps and claps and all that stuff have to be on point, like really big. There's other in the crispy, and there's other examples if you just go on YouTube and just type stomp clap or clap stomp or whatever the hell the real name of this is. You'll find like a bunch of results. And even if you type in like clap stomp commercial music or something, then that will probably pop up some better search results. But think of just like, you know, when you're watching TV and you see some commercials, you'll see a lot of that too. And it'll kind of like, you know, make you think like, oh yeah, this is what Cheeky's talking about. So that's the challenge. We got to create something.
Okay, wait. So for this challenge, is it supposed to be turned into a song or just like that 20-second?
Just give us like a minute of what you did. You know, you could switch it up if you want to. It doesn't have to be turned into a song necessarily, but there are really good songs that are built off of stomp and clap.
Can I turn it into a song?
Yeah, if you listen to, you know, I'll probably, you know, that's kind of like right on the nose. You know what I mean? That's like really right on the nose. You know what I mean? But just think about that's a song that you know, it's like a chant. Sports commercials have this a lot of times.
What about what's the Paul McCartney song? Since we're talking about Paul McCartney tonight, everybody's gonna dance around tonight. Whatever that is. That's kind of like folk kick stump. I mean kick clap ish, stump clap ish. The beat, everybody's gonna dance around. Everybody's gonna be in now. You know what I'm saying? What
the hell are you talking about?
All right, forget it. Never mind. It's okay. It used to be in an Apple commercial for it was an Apple commercial a long time ago, but it's just Paul McCartney and but whatever.
I'll send some more examples. Anybody in the chat, if you have examples or whatever. Let's see, what do we got here?
Said he rarely used a door slam, car horn. Oh yes. Yo, what song was that, Jersey Boy? What was that? Was that Jam? I think that was Jam. The song Jam, right?
Jam. Deep. Scott.
Yo. Yeah, Jersey Boy Beats. Was that the song Jam by Michael Jackson?
There was a lot of stomping in there.
I think that maybe what he's talking about. That was on a Dangerous album, right?
Maybe.
Wow. But yeah, I think that was the track that he's referencing.
But yeah, that's the challenge. So I'm gonna send a lot of more examples in the chat. You know, and watch TV, you'll see it. It's like everywhere, right? So these tracks are kind of like, if you have a library of music and you're trying to get into that whole vein of like making music for any kind of commercial purpose, the whole clap stop thing, you have to have some of these tracks like in your library. So that is the challenge. I am starting to hear some more commercials that have the clap stomp thing, and then there are vocals on top of it too, or at least like one or two musical elements. So that's more than, you're more than welcome to add that. But get out those crispy claps, get out those crispy stomps, and get going. That's the challenge. All right.
I am down, man. I'm with it. I got some ideas already.
He says she drives me wild.
She drives me wild.
And Jersey just sent a link, so I'm gonna open that link really quick.
It's probably to that song though. So if it's to that song, you can't play it.
Yeah.
No, if it's the Michael Jackson song.
Either
he might have sent this track. If he played this track, if he sent this track, we could definitely do it.
Let's see. I'll pull it up really quick. I'm looking, but I don't see it. But and also, Jersey Boy, you could send it to my email, which is contact@cheekycp.com. That'd be like the fastest way for me to pull it up.
So that's Mike speak. Okay. Word up, man. Well, yo, thank you for that. And thank you for rocking with us every week, like you always do. And make sure you go hit the like button on this video and then subscribe to our channel and hit the bell because that's how we get paid. You know what I'm saying? That's how we make the big bucks, You know what I'm saying? Last week, what was the check last week? Negative 12 cents last week. we got some guap, you know what I'm saying? Guapola over there. So yeah, big shout out to that. Big shout out to everybody doing their thing on the creative sector. Big shout out to all of the members of the crew that didn't make it tonight on the live stream. Q, Grim. Big shout out to the Fingers who was with us in the chat. The honorary member. Yeah, so definitely, and big shout out to P for consistently putting out music. You know what I mean? And now we've just reminded the world
on a 3 Beats Later podcast.
Big shout out to P, man, for consistently putting out music. This dude's been making music for a very long time. The first project that I ever witnessed P make was probably 2005. 2000, no, it was earlier than that, right?
I think that was what I think I was on Cheeky Beats at that time. I was rapping on Cheeky Beats.
Because matter of fact, we had tracks before that, but what people don't know is that P has a beat that I want him to find. It's in the archives somewhere, and you can't play it on 3 Weeks Later. But he sampled Timbaland, one of the Genuine intros.
Oh,
remember that?
That beat's nowhere.
Dang, man. All right, okay. What about the Star Wars sample joint?
Boy, you taking me back, bro.
Just saying. So people been making music for a long time. So all I want to say is thank you for putting out music consistently. Even with the hiatus, man, you still probably got more albums out than most artists. So don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't discredit yourself because you took a break.
Appreciate that. I mean, shoot, if Black Star can put out an album after 24 years.
Jive.
Shoot.
Like my oldest daughter.
I can take a year off.
My oldest daughter is almost as old as the break they took. So
jeez.
Right. So
that's
yeah.
Crazy to think. Holy crap, man.
Exactly. So they haven't dropped music since the 90s almost, man. Like collectively. Well, collectively, individually, they dropped music since the 90s, but you know what I mean? Right. Yeah, man. But yo, thank you all for watching. Tune in next week when we will have some stump clap music.
That's right.
And I promise to deliver a surprise to you all next week because I have an idea in my head. I want to see if I can get it out.
All right.
All right, everybody.
Peace. Have a good one.